Another fusion of musical colours and styles on Thursday on BBC2, when the legendary jazz trumpeter Dizzy Gillespie leads a lineup of star players in a blend of Afro-Cuban, Brazilian and Caribbean music. Dizzy Gillespie and the United Nation Orchestra on Thursday evening at 11:50 on BBC2.
A sparkling evening's entertainment for Christmas Day with the television premiere of the blockbuster movie Crocodile Dundee.
Up north in the Never Never, where the land is harsh and bare, there's a mighty hunter named Mick Dundee, who can dance like Fred Astaire.
I'm not here just on holiday, you know. Oh, no. On business. Unfinished business.
At 7:50, it's Murder in Paradise for Miss Marple.
His death was very sudden, you know. No warning at all. I was with him a lot. Not a hint.
At 9:40...
Christmas, they can keep it. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to watch on the telly. Well, nothing I want to watch. I mean, it's all repeats, innit? Seen that, don't want to see that, that's rubbish. Oh, to get a rebate on my licence.
10:20 clockwise, and no ordinary day for Brian Stimpson.
Put your money in the box, caller.
I put my money in the box. It's eaten the money. I haven't got any more money.
With the classic Key Largo at 12 o'clock, that's Christmas Day on BBC1.
And now, rounding off Saturday on BBC1, Vienna just after World War II is the atmospheric setting for a classic thriller by Graham Greene. Joseph Cotton and Trevor Howard are involved in the search for Orson Welles as the elusive Harry Lime in The Third Man. From the same period, just after the war, is our late film on Christmas Day, Key Largo, a thriller directed by John Huston, with Humphrey Bogart as a war veteran caught up in a sinister confrontation with the mobsters, co-starring with Lauren Bacall, Edward G. Robinson and Claire Trevor. Key Largo is at midnight on Christmas Day on BBC1. And we've two films for Christmas Eve at 9:25, a comedy thriller with Robert Redford as Assistant DA Tom Logan, one of the Legal Eagles, and Deborah Winger and Daryl Hannah as the two women in his life who share his interest in a case of multiple murder. Later at 20 past midnight, Ali McGraw and Ryan O'Neill are the two youngsters who discover that true love can endure, despite parental opposition and even tragedy, in the huge hit of a few years ago, Love Story, part of Christmas Eve on BBC1. And a look at the weather now. Patchy rain will move eastwards across much of the country overnight, with hill fog and some drizzle. Parts of southern England will stay mainly dry with clear spells. However, heavy and persistent rain will move into Northern Ireland, Wales and the western parts of England and Scotland later in the night, accompanied by gale force winds. Temperatures will climb during the night. Christmas Eve will be a windy day with gales or severe gales in many areas. The strongest winds will accompany a belt of rain which will move southwards during the day. So a wet start in the northwest, but brightening up here with blustery heavy showers. Parts of the far southeast will start dry and bright, but cloud and rain will arrive later. It'll be a mild day nationwide, but very windy. That's the outlook for Christmas Eve. Now very nearly 27 minutes past 2, and just before we find a safe anchorage for BBC1, don't forget that Radio 2 sails on right through the night. Colin Berry is already well underway with Night Ride. Now, on behalf of BBC1, this is Andy Cartledge wishing you, wherever you may be, a very good night.